When we speak or write, we want to be understood. Clear communication is key in ensuring our message is received as intended. Sometimes we need to emphasize a certain part of our message to make it stand out. This is where cleft sentences come in handy. They are a powerful tool in our linguistic arsenal. They help us highlight important information in a clear and engaging way, making our communication more effective. Imagine you want to tell your friend about a recent event. You want to make sure they understand the key details. Instead of simply saying, "John ate the last piece of cake," you can use a cleft sentence to emphasize who ate the cake. This makes your message more impactful. "It was John who ate the last piece of cake." This structure immediately draws attention to John, making it clear who is responsible for the cake's disappearance. The emphasis is unmistakable. Cleft sentences add variety and sophistication to our language, making our speech and writing more dynamic. They allow us to express ourselves with greater precision and impact, ensuring our message is not lost. By understanding how to use them effectively, we can enhance our communication skills significantly. This knowledge allows us to convey our thoughts with greater clarity and emphasis, making us better communicators. In the following sections, we will delve deeper into the world of cleft sentences, exploring their different types and providing clear examples to illustrate their usage and benefits. Stay tuned to learn more about how you can master this powerful communication tool. With practice, you'll be able to use cleft sentences effortlessly, enhancing your ability to communicate effectively in any situation. Cleft sentences are like puzzles that rearrange words to emphasize specific information. Imagine taking a simple sentence and splitting it into two parts. One part starts with words like it or what, followed by a verb. The other part contains the information you want to highlight. For example, "Mary bought a new car" is a simple sentence. We can turn it into a cleft sentence by saying, "It was Mary who bought a new car." Here, "it was Mary" who forms the first part, and "bought a new car" becomes the second part. Cleft sentences come in different forms, each with its own way of emphasizing information. The most common types are It-Cleft, What-Cleft, and All-Cleft sentences. By understanding these types, we can choose the most effective way to structure our sentences for maximum impact. In the upcoming sections, we will explore each type in detail, providing examples and explanations to make them crystal clear. It-Cleft sentences are like spotlights that focus our attention on a specific part of a sentence. They start with the word it, followed by a form of the verb be, is, was, were, and then the emphasized information. Let's look at an example. Imagine your friend asks, "Who called you?" You can reply with a simple sentence like, "John called me," but if you want to emphasize that it was indeed John who called, you can use an It-Cleft sentence. "It was John who called me." Here, it was John who shines the spotlight on John, leaving no doubt about who made the call. The remaining information, "called me," comes after the emphasized part. It-Cleft sentences are incredibly useful for highlighting the subject, object, or even a phrase within a sentence. They add a touch of drama and importance to our language. In the next section, we'll explore another type of cleft sentence, the What-Cleft sentence. What-Cleft sentences are like detectives, revealing the most important piece of information in a sentence. They help us focus on what truly matters, just like a detective zeroing in on the crucial clue in a mystery. They start with the word what, followed by a subject and verb, and end with the emphasized information. This structure is unique because it rearranges the sentence to highlight the key element, making it stand out more prominently. Imagine you're at a restaurant and the waiter asks, "What would you like to order?" This question sets the stage for you to specify your desire clearly. You can reply with a simple sentence like, "I want a pizza." This is straightforward but doesn't emphasize your craving. But if you want to emphasize your craving for pizza, you can use a what-cleft sentence. "What I want is a pizza." This way, the focus is on the pizza, making it clear that it's the highlight of your order. This structure puts a pizza in the spotlight, making it clear that's what you desire most. The emphasis shifts to the pizza, making it the star of the sentence. The rest of the sentence, "what I want is," sets the stage for the grand reveal of your pizza craving. It builds anticipation, leading up to the main point. What-Cleft sentences are particularly effective when you want to highlight the object of the verb or a noun clause. They are useful in both written and spoken communication to draw attention to specific details. They add a sense of anticipation and focus to our communication. By using What-Cleft Sentences, you can make your statements more engaging and impactful. Moving on, we'll unravel the mysteries of the All-Cleft sentence in the next section. Stay tuned to discover how these structures can further enhance your communication skills. Section 5, All-Cleft Sentences. All-Cleft sentences are like master chefs, presenting the main ingredient of a sentence with flair. They start with the phrase all, followed by a subject and the verb be, is, was, were, and end with the emphasized information. Let's say your friend asks, "What are you doing this weekend?" You can reply with a simple sentence like, "I'm relaxing at home." But if you want to emphasize the sole activity you're planning, you can use an all-cleft sentence. All I'm doing this weekend is relaxing at home. By using all I'm doing this weekend is, you highlight relaxing at home as the only thing on your agenda. All-cleft sentences are great for emphasizing actions or states of being. They create a sense of completeness and focus on the emphasized information. In the next section, we'll see how these different types of cleft sentences come alive in various contexts. Section 6, Cleft Sentences in Action. Cleft sentences are versatile tools that we use every day, often without even realizing it. They help us emphasize specific parts of our sentences, making our communication more effective and engaging. They appear in books, movies, conversations, and even song lyrics. These sentences are everywhere, adding flavor and clarity to our language. Let's see them in action. By examining different contexts, we can better understand how cleft sentences function and why they are so impactful. Imagine you're reading a mystery novel. The suspense builds as you turn each page, eager to uncover the truth. The detective, after a long investigation, declares it was the gardener who poisoned the millionaire. This revelation is a pivotal moment in the story. This It-Cleft sentence instantly reveals the culprit, creating a dramatic climax. The emphasis on the gardener heightens the tension and resolution, or perhaps you're watching a romantic comedy. The light-hearted atmosphere is perfect for cleft sentences that highlight emotions and traits. The protagonist, confessing their feelings, says, "What I love about you is your sense of humor." This heartfelt moment is made more poignant by the cleft sentence. This What-Cleft sentence emphasizes the specific quality they adore, adding a touch of sweetness to the scene. It makes the confession more memorable and touching. Even in everyday conversations, cleft sentences play a vital role. They help us convey our thoughts and feelings more clearly and effectively. A friend might say, "All I need is a good cup of coffee," emphasizing their desperate need for caffeine. This cleft sentence highlights the importance of the coffee in their day. As we see, cleft sentences add depth and nuance to our language, allowing us to express ourselves with greater precision and impact. They are powerful tools that enhance our communication in various contexts, from literature to daily interactions. Section 7, the power of emphasis. Why do we use cleft sentences? Because they give us the power to control emphasis. In a simple sentence, all parts carry equal weight. But in a cleft sentence, we choose what to highlight, guiding the listener or reader's attention. This is especially useful when we want to correct information. "It wasn't me who broke the vase, it was the dog." Express strong opinions. "What I hate most is dishonesty." Create dramatic effect. "All I could see was darkness." By mastering cleft sentences, we become conductors of our own linguistic orchestra, directing the flow of information and emphasizing the notes that matter most. Ready to put your newfound knowledge into practice? Let's move on to some exercises. Section 8, practice makes perfect. Time to test your understanding of cleft sentences. Try transforming these simple sentences into their cleft counterparts. 1. Sarah won the race. It cleft. What cleft? 2. I need a vacation. It cleft or cleft. 3. Mark wrote that beautiful poem, It Cleft. What cleft? Answers will be provided in the next section. Section 9, conclusion. Cleft sentences matter. Cleft sentences may seem like grammatical complexities at first, but as we've discovered, they are powerful tools for clear communication. They add emphasis, create drama, and help us express ourselves with greater precision. By mastering It-Cleft, What-Cleft, and All-Cleft sentences, we gain control over the information we deliver. We become architects of our language, shaping our sentences to convey meaning effectively. So embrace the power of cleft sentences. Use them in your writing, sprinkle them into your conversations, and watch as your communication skills reach new heights. Answers to practice section 1. It-Cleft. It was Sarah who won the race. What-Cleft. What Sarah did was win the race. 2. It-Cleft. It's a vacation that I need. All-Cleft. All I need is a vacation. 3. It-Cleft. It was Mark who wrote that beautiful poem. What-Cleft. What Mark wrote was that beautiful poem.